Hello everyone, and welcome back to the show where we take you behind the scenes of the most exciting upcoming projects. Today we're talking about the sci-fi thriller The Experiment, which is currently in production and already shaping up to be something special. Joining us today are two incredible actors, Jack Wright, who plays Scott, our mercenary hero, and Sophia Claremont, who plays Olivia, a mysterious figure from the past. Jack, Sophia, welcome. What's it like filming a movie about time while the whole world is waiting to see what happens next?
Hi Emily, it has been an amazing adventure. We race shooting in mud, forests, all kinds of crazy locations, all for this wild project. It is exciting, though I have to admit sometimes I feel like I am stuck in a time loop even on set.
Hi Emily, honestly, filming this movie really does feel like time travel. Every day we ray in a different era, wearing different costumes. It is incredibly exciting, and I've already completely fallen in love with this film.
Jack, you play Scott, a tough guy who gets pulled into a whirlwind of events because of a mysterious artifact. What grabbed your attention when you first read the script?
The script is fantastic. Scott isn't he just a fighter? He has someone torn between duty and his personal feelings. What really hooked me was the idea of what happens when your actions in the past start changing everything and you can't stop it. Without giving anything away, his struggle to protect the people he cares about is what makes the character really special.
Sophia, what about you? The film mixes science fiction, drama, and, from what we hear, even a bit of romance. How would you describe the story without revealing too much?
At its core, it is a story about how time tests people. Olivia comes from another era, she is strong, but she also dreams about love. The artifact that drives the story is like a magnet. It pulls people from completely different worlds together. It is really about finding yourself when time itself seems to be against you, and how love can become the one thing that keeps you grounded.
That sounds powerful. The film deals with time and technology, especially this artifact that creates chaos. Jack, how does that connect with our world today?
Well, in 2026 we're all a little worried about technology getting out of control, right? The artifact kind of represents that fear. It absorbs energy, distorts reality. Scott is trying to fix everything, but it is almost like fighting fate. It really makes you think, what if the disasters we fear are actually the ones we create ourselves?
Sophia, what about Olivia? She is from another time, right?
Yes, Olivia lives in a world without modern technology, and suddenly she encounters something that completely changes her life. It is like if we discovered something from the future today. It would be terrifying, but also fascinating. Her story is about trusting a stranger and taking a risk for him even if it might break your heart.
Jack, Scott goes through some intense challenges in this story. How did you prepare for the role?
It was definitely demanding. Physically, I trained a lot because Scott is a mercenary and he is constantly in action. But the emotional side was even more important. I spent a lot of time thinking about how to show his pain, especially in scenes involving Daisy and Olivia. I tried to imagine what it feels like to know you might be able to fix everything but at a very high cost.
Sophia, Olivia is quite a complex character and part of a love triangle. What can you tell us about her dynamic with Scott? Is there chemistry between them?
Oh, there is definitely chemistry between them. Olivia doesn't see Scott as just a stranger. He is someone who completely changes her world. She helps him, but her feelings are a little selfish in a way, because she doesn't want him to leave. Olivia and Daisy are complete opposites, and that creates a lot of tension. Jack and I actually improvised quite a bit in our scenes to make their connection feel real and alive.
We've heard the director is creating an incredible atmosphere on set. How does his vision influence the film?
He is incredibly visual as a director. The time domes, the artifact with its different temporal layers. Everything is filmed in a way that really makes you believe in the world. He also pushes us to feel as lost as the characters themselves.
Absolutely, he is very detail-oriented, from Olivia's medieval costumes to the strange futuristic devices. When we were shooting emotional scenes, he always encouraged us to focus on the human side of the story, how time can separate people, but also bring them together.
The film looks visually impressive. What makes it unique within the sci-fi genre?
It is not just science fiction. The love triangle between Scott, Daisy, and Olivia adds a really emotional layer. Olivia fights for her happiness, but she understands that Scott belongs to another time.
The artifact creates these cracks in reality, and visually it looks incredible. But at its heart, The story is about human choices. Scott wants to return home, but every step he takes changes him,
Jack, what was the most difficult part of playing Scott?
showing his transformation. He starts as a confident soldier, but gradually he becomes someone torn apart by inner demons and obsession with his mission. The challenge was finding the balance between strength and vulnerability, so the audience could see his struggle and decide for themselves whether his actions are justified.
Sophia, what about you?
For me, it was balancing Olivia as strength and vulnerability. She is a warrior who knows how to handle weapons, but emotionally she is going through a lot. I had to show how she keeps her composure while helping Scott, even though inside she is struggling with her feelings and her fear of losing him.
And now, an exclusive clip.
We are preparing for a mission. Doc built another insane device. Let's go see what the sergeant's up to. Has meeting Olivia today. She's helping us make contact with the locals. You know how people from the past are. One wrong move and it's demons, and an arrow to the forehead. If everything goes according to plan, today we move to the edge of the dome. Try to secure the area and set up a base there. Sergeant, how's the prep going?
Lopez, knock it off with that nonsense.
Come on, Sergeant. It's for history. When we get back, these recordings could be worth millions.
I said turn it off.
Sergeant, she is here.
It's so strange. They really can't see us.
Doc said the field is stable. We're in a different time from them. The only thing they might see is a ghost of us.
They have been setting up camp east of here for hours. Maybe it is not a coincidence they showed up the same day she did. What if Olivia sold us out?
We'll find out soon enough.
What was that?
I swear I saw something.
This place is cursed. A few years ago, strange things started happening here. Ghosts filled the whole tower.
How do you know?
A local fisherman told me they avoid this place completely, said we should stay away from these ruins.
So who destroyed it?
No soldier wanted to serve here, even under threat of death. And when the Baron himself saw the evil here, he ordered the tower torn down.
Stop staring. Button up, we're not on vacation. Doc, are you done with the device? Does it work?
Yeah, tested everything. With this you can step outside without disabling the main field.
Explain.
Simple, think of it like a key to a door. With this you can simply enter and exit from under the influence of our field. But I added something else too. Using part of the decoded data from the sphere, I managed to program a time alignment function between the domes. Look here, we are inside the third dome. Activate the device and you can lower the time level. Align it with the second or even the first dome. From the second you can shift up to the third or down to the first.
And outside the third dome?
No, that is impossible. Not enough power. And the alignment isn't stable or long-lasting. Without proper testing, I can't say if the shift would be months, years, or even centuries.
So I am the test subject.
It won't slice him into pieces like the dome did to those guys in the barracks.
No. The radius is 2 meters from the source, and like I said, the power isn't that extreme.
What else do I need to know?
Enough energy for 3 activations, about 15 seconds each. I uploaded the data to your visor. We can improve it, but we need tests and more time. And we are out of time. We have only got fuel for a few days.
Make a deal with her. We need that mill to the north. If we refit it, we can generate electricity continuously.
I will handle it. Anderson, is the drone charged?
You are really going alone? We could wipe that village out easily.
No, I will do it quietly. Save your ammo. Harrison's men are somewhere in these woods.
Sergeant, you're going like that? Maybe you should wear local clothes.
I have got a plan. Hey. Hello, Olivia.
Hello, Scott.
What does Richard want in exchange for his help?
You are lucky he is less religious than the others. He is willing to form an alliance with you. His desires are simple, more power. No one knows how long we will be trapped here, so he wants control over the entire Third Dome at least. But to ally with you, he needs to remove the devout Prince Theodore and his captains. They believe you ray demons, and when the domes eventually fall, your knowledge and technology will be useful to him.
We can share knowledge. That would change history.
You already changed history the moment you arrived here, and honestly, does that really matter to you now?
Why does not he eliminate them himself?
He wants to preserve his soldiers. People are valuable here, and once they ray gone, he will be able to convince Richard's troops to follow his banner.
Where can I find them?
One captain is nearby. Someone spread a rumor that the demons would appear in this village.
So that was you.
Relax, Scott. I am trying to help. I made your job easier.
You should have talked to me first. We should go. Wait for me near the ruins of the tower.
Help you.
I can handle it. Not today. You seek demons. And I am the most evil of them all. You will lead me to the captain's tent, or I will send your soul to hell right now.
What do you need?
He saw the demon and will only tell the captain.
Wait. You, come in.
You saw evil spirits, and where is this demon?
He is here.
Wow, that clip was intense. Jack, let us start with you. Scott clearly knows his way around a fight. Were those action scenes really you, or did you have a stunt double?
That was all me. Emily, no stunt double. I trained for months to make everything look believable. We had an amazing fight choreographer, Dmitry Nikolsky, who is an absolute master. He drilled every move into me until it felt natural. By the way, you'll find links to his work in the description below the video, so definitely check it out.
And don't forget about us. Links to our social media will also be in the description, where you can see photos and behind-the-scenes footage from the set.
Sophia, how was it working with Dmitry?
Oh, Dmitry is fantastic. He helped me learn the fight choreography so that everything would look natural on screen. I definitely wasn't ready for how intense the training would be, but he was incredibly patient while teaching me how to move properly. It was tough, but also a lot of fun.
Speaking of production, let us talk about props. Big film studios usually have entire departments creating everything from costumes to sets. But the experiment is produced by a smaller company. How do you handle that?
Emily, we're a small company. We don't have an endless budget or massive teams building everything from scratch. So we use existing props whenever possible. For example, our military gear comes from Quantum Assets. They make great high-quality equipment. Some of the medieval set pieces are rented or used through promotional partnerships. Sometimes these props have appeared in other films before, but honestly, a stool is a stool. There's no reason to build one from scratch.
Exactly. Sometimes people criticize that, like, why didn't you make everything yourselves? And I am like, wait, should I spend months sewing Olivia's dress, then build the sets, and after filming go edit the visual effects too? We use existing resources so we can focus on the story and performances.
I love that attitude, so why should audiences be excited about this film?
It has an epic sci-fi story with powerful drama, action, mystery, romance. It has all there.
It has also a very emotional story. The characters' choices really make you think about time, love, and the people who matter most.
A message for the fans.
Get ready for an explosive movie, and thank you for your support.
It is going to be unforgettable. Love while you still have time.
Thank you, Jack and Sophia, and thank you to our viewers. Stay tuned for the experiment and more behind-the-scenes stories here on Cinema Insider. Leave your comments and questions below. We'll try to answer them in our next episode. All the links and details are in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and we'll see you next time.
I think about the troubles of the world. I think about the little boys and girls. I think about the time that I left to close the door, and then I told you that I didn't want to do this anymore.